What's up, guys? Yes, it is the 9th day sketchy. We are on day 9. Doing it a little bit earlier because it's the weekend, so I felt like doing it earlier. Only one more. Yep, only one more, and then we hit our record. And then I don't know if I'm gonna keep the streak going. Unless I don't think I want to. What's up? We have Diego Rowe. We have the Theropod Riot, which sounds vaguely familiar. VRB, Jaden Fraction, Dino Fan, Billy Goat. Awesome. We have a lot of people. We have 8 people. Awesome. Everybody's saying hi. We have, yeah, I figured it's Raptor Riot. How are you all doing today? Well, since we are here, let's get to a month, XD. My new main account forever. Okay, then. I might make this a DinoTube achievement, most consecutive streams by a DinoTuber. Yeah, but as soon as you make that, Cameron or somebody's gonna try to break it. Well, I guess maybe not. It doesn't seem like anybody else is really wanting to, so maybe we'll actually hold this one. I might make this. How y'all doing? And we have Troy here with the shrooms. We have the shrooms back. What's up, Troy? Sorry I didn't get to talk to you last night. I wanted to talk to you and Izzy, but we ended up doing a lot of crap at the party, and then we played a family game, so we got all busy. We got another shroom from Troy. Stream number 9. Hell yeah. Well, stream number 30, but 9 in a row. Seems like live stream records are one of those I have to edit later on. Yeah. I'm dead inside, and it's beautiful. Okay, then. I don't know why you're dead inside. I saw a FedEx truck go down my street, and there's like a roundabout or a cul-de-sac up there, so that should be turning back and coming down here, but I haven't seen them yet. I was hoping that they were going to be dropping off Spino Dude's present for me today. So I'm really excited to see what he got me. But nope, I haven't seen it. Either I missed it going back out, or it's still up there doing something. My Carno comes today. Oh, that's exciting. I'm excited for you. That Carnegie Carno is going to be really cool to see. How do you like my day 10 submission? I haven't checked it out yet. Did you enjoy your birthday, Aiden? Yes, I did. Well, thank you for asking, DinoFan. I did enjoy my birthday. Just kind of chillaxed. Didn't have a lot of people over, so that was really nice. Typically, I don't like... I like attention. I like attention. I have a YouTube channel. But when I'm, like, on stage, I guess, like, I'm in control. When I'm actually, like, directing, I guess, when you have a big party of people singing at you for your birthday, it makes you feel all, embarrassed. It makes me feel embarrassed because it's like I'm like in a pit and everybody's around me and I'm not in control. I'm kind of a control freak, but in the terms that I don't like feeling like I'm powerless, I guess. It's a nice thing for them to sing happy birthday, but it just always feels uncomfortable to have a lot of people around me doing that. I have 2 Carnegie now. Oh, there are 12 Carnegie. I gotta go for a while. I'll be right back. All right, see you, Billy. What's your least favorite Carnegie figure? Probably like the older Carnotaurus one. That one's pretty ugly. There's probably an uglier one, but I can't think of one right now. What is the worst dinosaur in any movie, but it can't be from JP3? Or JP, I don't know. Worst dino. I really don't like the Carnotaurus from Disney's Dinosaur. Looks ugly. Don't like that one. Shrooms, Mike, Shroomy, how many will bloom? I don't know. Ever heard of Carnegie Yangchuanosaurus? They had a Yangchuanosaurus? I didn't know that. Also, my 8-day submission. I haven't seen your day 8 submission either. I don't know why, but pop figures look weird and kind of stupid, although I do own a Xenomorph pop. I'm not a huge fan of pop figures, but ever since I saw this, the Ian Malcolm with the shirt thing, I've wanted it. And I was telling my sister all about it. I'm like, oh my god, I need that because I always made. I've been for years. I've loved that like shirt, that picture of a Ian Malcolm with his shirt off. I just think it's funny, and I always make like jokes like, oh, Ian Malcolm is a hot dude. I wish I could be like him or something like that. And like I'd always make jokes about it, and like I'd like the memes and stuff with it, like draw me like one of your French girls or something like that. So it's always just kind of like a little joke. So when I saw this, I really wanted it. It's like the only pop figure I really want. And you know, they were hard to get. They were like disappearing everywhere. So I thought I wasn't going to end up getting it, but I kept telling my sister about it. And back in June, she bought this for me off of eBay. So I'm one of the few lucky people that actually have one, but I didn't know about it. And for months after that, I was talking about it, and Mandy was apparently just smirking, you know, like knowing that she got it for me. So yeah, she's had this thing for like 6 months, basically almost 6 months. And now I have it. So yeah, I left him in the box just because I kind of like the box art and he won't get dusty, but I have taken him out and looked at him. Yes, I got that. And then my brother got me this really cute Deadpool little squishy keychain thingy, which is on my chain with my house keys, which 2 of them are actually from my old houses. One's from my one from Ohio, and then one's from my other house in Colorado that I used to have, and then one's for this house. So I guess it just confuses some dude if he gets a hold of my keys or something. But yeah. What I miss? What's your favorite Carnegie figure? Probably either the Spinosaurus or the Giganotosaurus. I'm leaning towards the Spinosaurus because it has less flaws, in my opinion. What's the most underrated Safari figure? Underrated? I don't know. But of more recent memory, like of the more recent Safari figures, I think the Hyaenodon is really awesome. Like really awesome, and I don't see people giving it enough credit. And also, people are always complimenting the fur detail on the Mastodon and the like Daedon and stuff. But I actually like the fur detail better on the Hyaenodon because it looks more real to me. Doesn't look quite as crisp. The detail doesn't look as crisp as those, but the detail on the Daedon's done very well. The Daedon is definitely better than the Mastodon, but the Mastodon doesn't look that great to me because it looks like it's just like a bunch of hashed lines, like somebody took like a stamp that's like little fur stamps, and they just did it because there's a bunch of like perfect little, or there's like 3 lines in a row, and they're facing like this, and then there's another 3 lines in a row, but it's like this, and then 3 lines in a row, 3 lines in a row, 3 lines in a row, and it just looks like a bunch of stamps. And it doesn't look like good detail to me. That's one thing I could never agree with people that compliment the fur detail on that one for being better than the other Safari figures, because honestly, I really prefer this. I mean, maybe you just like it better because it's more crisp, but if you're saying it's more realistic, I have to disagree with you, because I think this one looks far more real. They actually like don't look like they're all just stamped on there. They actually look like fur that kind of melds together. And all looks like it's coming from different parts of the body, so it actually looks like real fur to me, and I just really think this figure is highly underrated. Yeah, so definitely of recent memory, the Hyaenodon would be my pick for the most underrated Safari figure. Have you heard of the Dinosaurs of China line by Safari Ltd? No, I haven't heard of that. That's a new line they're making. If there's Raid Pop figures, I would buy those in an instant. I'm a huge fan of the 2 movies and a diehard fan for martial arts. Oh, martial arts are awesome. I really like the first Raid movie. I haven't seen Raid 2 yet. I think it's Raid 2 Redemption. I've seen the first one recently, and I really liked it. I've been wanting to watch it for a while. It was fun to watch. I mean, it wasn't a very good movie, but it did a good job with the action, and I enjoyed it. It's like one of those movies you just kind of sit down and enjoy. It's definitely not like an outstanding film, but it was certainly really enjoyable. That was one of my favorite action movies. I think my favorite action movie, just of like action, like not superhero, I'm not including those into action. Like action would be John Wick. I love the first and second movie of those. I can't wait to see the third one in theaters next year. The Yang Chuan sucks because its head is drooping down and not much playability. I've never seen that one. That's kind of interesting. VRB, I hope they revisit that theme. Yeah, it'd be really cool to revisit some Chinese dinosaurs. What I miss was watching Stranger Things. Nothing really. Aiden, what is your favorite North American Tyrannosaurid? Definitely Albertosaurus. I love Albertosaurus. It's very different from the other Tyrannosaurs, which are more bulky and they're more built to stand and fight. They're or taking down heavier, more armored prey, or more defensive prey. Albertosaurus is definitely more of a sprinter. It's very interesting because we only know of 2 Albertosaurian Tyrannosaurs, which have that like slimmer build. And I just think it's really, it's bigger than Gorgosaurus, but I just kind of like the look of its head a little bit more than Gorgosaurus. But they're very similar. So I definitely would, Albertosaurus is my favorite North American Tyrannosaur. Hey, Kiwi, how are you? I'm not Kiwi, I'm Kiki. My sister's Kiwi, so you're just kind of saying hi to my sister, who's not here. The Dinosaur of China is an old line from the 1990s by Safari. Oh, it really? I didn't know that they actually had a line called that. That's interesting. Me, Raptor Riot? I don't... What about it? I know that you're Raptor Riot. That's why I was hinting at you. I've said the Theropod Riot. That sounds familiar. Yes, Alberto for the win. I think that's what FTW stands for. Since T-Rex arms have two hands, you mean 2 fingers, and are sideways like a scorpion, all what you would need is a tail spike, and there you go, Scorpio Tyrannus. Okay. When your pre-2014 Spinosaurus reconstruction is inaccurate, Yeetus Skeletus. Yes, Ka. Of course. Hi, Kiwi. Tell Kiki I said hi. Kiwi's not here. Albertosaurus is cool. Albertosaurus is awesome. And how are you, Kiki? I'm doing pretty good. You? I'm just kind of tired. I was just working on cleaning the car with my dad, so that was pretty fun. I know I was speaking to TPD. Oh, I couldn't tell. Since we talked about dinosaur documentaries and films, why don't we talk about dinosaur video games? All of them blows. Yeah, dinosaur video games aren't that great. What's one I like? Jurassic World Evolution was decent, but it's really boring. It doesn't have much to it. I got bored of it after like 3 days of playing it, and I haven't touched it since it came out. That was a real waste of $60. Thing is way overpriced. Hella overpriced. What's it called? Jurassic Park Operation Genesis was decent. Just prehistoric thing. I really liked the Sea Monsters: A Prehistoric Adventure, the video game. I thought that was pretty fun. It's not a very well done video game, but it's definitely the one I've had the most fun with out of any dinosaur video game. I've also really enjoyed the Isle at some points when I played with Caesar, but I don't play that anymore because I'm just kind of sick of dealing with the Isle. It's just kind of stupid. But yeah. Aiden confirmed to be Albertosaurus in my drawing. Or Aiden, okay. I don't know. UT Lord, hey, what's up? You like Tyrannus too, dude? I'm a big Tyrannus fan. Let me put this away. It's just bugging me. I keep looking at it, and I just didn't want to move over there and pick it up. This fish food that I left on the table there. Treasure hunters should try and slay your lizards. That would be an interesting episode. My lizards would probably freak out. Animal Planet dinosaur toys. How do you rate them? I rate them 1 glance out of full stare, because usually when I'm in a few times I did go to Toys R Us, I'd see them there and I'd just look and I'm like, oh, those are Animal Planet, look away, basically, and then I look for the other stuff. I never pay attention to them, so I don't even remember what any of them look like, to be honest, because I just don't even give them a glance, more than a glance. The only other place I've seen them is at the Denver Zoo. They have some there. What's the worst dinosaur documentary you've ever seen? That's a good question. I don't know. I've seen some without dinosaurs or good CGI in it, so those were pretty bad. I own one that was pretty bad that was disappointing. So that's fun. But one that I'll just, I guess, say because I'm really sick of hearing people on the internet say how good it is Dinosaur Dinosaur Planet. That freaking documentary is not that good for how popular it is. So I'll say I don't like that one. Kiki the Isle and Saurian. Ark or the Isle? The Isle. Screw Ark. I bought that thing when it first came out, and I never have gotten to play it because it's so terribly optimized, and I have a gaming computer. It's a terrible game. And I've seen people play it, and I don't think they do a very good job with it, and now they just abandon it. They finished the game, and they're not even adding any more content to it, so I don't care. Ark sucks. The Isle, the developers in that one don't know what they're doing either, but they're still at least making some progress on like Ark. Is Tyrannus your favorite dinosaur? Mine's Ankylosaurus is mine for just nostalgia. Wait, really? Ankylosaurus is your favorite dinosaur? That's an interesting choice. What is the nostalgia there for you with Ankylosaurus? I've only seen Ankylosaurus inside When Dinosaurs Roamed America. Yes. I mean, what was your other thing? Was that Tyrannus is easily my favorite dinosaur. You know what is Monster Resurrected is? Yeah, I've seen just parts of the Spinosaurus thing, and then I've never really watched anything else on it. I've heard people bash on it, but I just kind of stay out of it because I've never seen it, so I don't really have anything to say. The recycle the same attack animation, and all of them look like the same dinosaur, but with a different appearance. That's the sign they're lazy, yeah, pretty much. Kiki, what's your favorite series? Series? I'm guessing you're meaning like DinoTube. Right now, I have ones that are out or being released. It'd be Dinosaur Island. I'm enjoying that one the most. But if I'm allowed to include ones that aren't out, I'm not going to say Mesoka because it's my own. So easily Titans of Acralis would be my favorite. Easily. Another member joined Dino Nation. Sweet. I hope one of my mods are taking care of it. I was Allo Attack, but now I'm not. Oh, you were Allo Attack. Cool. So is Tyrannus your new favorite dinosaur or something? I've compared Gorgosaurus liberalis to a coyote. I mean, I don't see that at all, to be honest. They don't have similar niche as coyotes. I would guess not. I mean, coyotes are solitary, and they're mostly solitary. Sometimes they can go in packs, but they also, go after smaller prey. Gorgosaurus is going after more fast, somewhat similar sized prey to itself. So it's more of like a speed animal. And we have a lot of evidence suggesting that Albertosaurine tyrannosaurs in particular were pack hunters, or at least family group hunters. So I guess I would compare it more to like, a mountain lion. That's probably not a really good one because they don't really, mountain lions don't really, have just really like long chases or something. I mean, I don't know. I guess that'd probably be the best comparison. It's pretty sucky. Can I join the stream? Sorry, I did set up the stream to have guests originally because I was gonna have Cesar on here because he asked me to join in because he wanted to come in because we haven't done a Mesozoic Isle stream in a while, and he's one of the very few people that is pretty good about working with me and checking out the chat. But then he ended up like not paying attention to what I was saying and when I was going to stream, and so he started preoccupying himself with something else, and so I ended up canceling that one and just making this one that I can't have any guests in. So sorry, Camo, no guests in this one. I can't add anybody. What's a coyote? I don't know. Gorgosaurus is like, look what happened. What about dingo? What about a dingo? I don't know. I don't know exactly what a dingo is like. I'm pretty sure it's kind of more like a fox or a coyote, I guess. I don't know. That's one I don't know for sure. So I guess that's up to you. I mean, you can always compare them to there's always comparisons with things. I mean, just if I was to pick a modern day larger predator with a significant niche inside our environments of today, especially in North America, I definitely wouldn't relate it to a coyote personally. Kiki, me or UT Lord? I'm talking to you. Didn't you ask the question, or who asked it? Oh, Hadrasaur asked it. I don't know. Actually, I don't know what you're talking about. Raptor Riot or Theropod Riot now. I have my Edmontosaurus and Stegosaurus are next to each other on the shelf. I have mine across from each other on the shelf. They're on different parts of it. Camo, my favorite Scottish boy. He's my favorite Scottish boy, too. The worst trope in prehistory depictions is Dromaeosaurus easily bringing down gigantic hadrosaurs. It's like a group of eagles killing an elephant with light scratches. Well, it's a little bit harsh to make that relation. I do agree with you. It is a kind of ridiculous to have, like, specifically Dromaeosaurs, which are, pretty small. But Dromaeosaurs did have the weaponry to take down things bigger than themselves. They were a little bit more robust, a little bit more flexible. They also had a larger, more bulky skulls for more powerful bites. They weren't really going after, and they were definitely one of the more slower Dromaeosaurs. So they weren't necessarily going after the really fast, small stuff all the time. So they're definitely going at things at least a little bit bigger than themselves and probably using pack hunting to take it out. Now, those talons are really lethal, and all you need to do is just cut even a big animal. You just cut it in the right place, and you can make it bleed out. So even though it is big, it's not like that skin is impenetrable. That still is big animal is definitely very vulnerable. And I think eagles could do a lot of damage to an elephant. Why would they waste their time? Because an elephant could easily kill them, and they'd just be spending a lot of hours basically doing something which probably won't end up killing it. But they definitely could hurt an elephant pretty bad if they really wanted to. But animals in the real world don't waste their time with stupid stuff. So yeah. Dingoes are feral dogs native to Australia nowadays. I thought dingoes were an actual species of wild dog. I didn't know they're feral. I commit sad. Hi, Ty. What's up? What's up, my girl? What is the most underrated dinosaur show / movie? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I almost want to say When Dinosaurs Roamed America because I don't see enough people putting it up close enough to Walking with Dinosaurs. I think it's really comparable. I can understand if you like Walking with Dinosaurs better. I just personally like the style better with When Dinosaurs Roamed America, but I think they're both pretty equal to each other. But I guess I'll just say that because I don't really see enough people considering how close they are to each other. 17 people and no one is typing. Yeah, we do have a lot of people, but not too many people active in the chat. Ankylosaurus is life. Yeah, I didn't get to read why exactly you like Ankylosaurus, and if you are in fact talking about Ankylosaurus, and if you are, then Ankylosaurus doesn't have an E after the I. Just to let you know. Have you ever seen Norm of the North? If not, please don't even bother. I've never even heard of it, so yeah, don't worry about it. Have you ever heard of Tarbosaurus, the mightiest ever? It ripped off JP3 Raptors. I don't know. I haven't heard of that one. I've heard of the Dino King, which had a Tarbosaurus like speckles in it, and that thing was god-awful. Exactly. The risk would be far too great. Paleo World, I don't think that people talk about it enough. I've never even heard of Paleo World. I mean, yeah, I think it would be a really heavy risk for Dromaeosaurs to do something like that, but the reward might be pretty good, especially if you lived in big packs, and they definitely have the weaponry to possibly take down something of that size, given the amount of time. So I actually am still kind of in favor of Dromaeosaurus in particular. Velociraptor, no. If anybody tries telling you Velociraptors were taking out things much bigger than themselves, I don't see them taking out anything bigger than a Protoceratops. I think that's the biggest thing. They just did not have the equipment to make them very robust. They were very fast, very nimble. They had very slim and narrow jaws. That's very characteristic of, going after smaller prey that you really have to be accurate with catching. Velociraptor is most likely catching things much smaller than itself, but clearly we do know that they actually got into fights with things of equal size, like Protoceratops. So that's something they could easily take out with the toe claw to the throat. It is a little bit more out there to think that Dromaeosaurus would take down something as big as a hadrosaur, but it isn't necessarily completely ridiculous. I wouldn't be surprised. I also wouldn't be surprised if we found something that suggested otherwise. I mean, well, it'd be pretty hard to suggest that it didn't do that, but yeah. Speckles the Tarbosaurus has a sequel, and if you think that the first one was bad, look at the trailer. I've seen the trailer for the second one. I saw somebody posting on Facebook making fun of it, and it has like a Godzilla monster in it and everything, and I was like, what the frick are they doing? So you got that Smexy Ian Pop, Kiki? Yes, I did. I got that from my sister. I love that thing. It's absolutely amazing. Beautiful. Wonderful. I put that way, right? What are we doing right now? Oh god, you can see the Monster Commanderus Rex in the reflection right there. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding. It's my Godzilla figure. He always holds my keys. The tail's off because the connection on the tail sucks, and he just stands better without it, and the tail's just sitting back there. You gotta stand up. Freaking freakazoid. Sent you something on Discord. All right. I had a lot of dinosaur books when I was young. A lot of them had Ankylosaurus. Primitive, me and Dad really loved the name. So we had many years of fun saying and playing with the name. That's pretty cool. Why do you like the name specifically? What is this? Gonna stream soon, just letting you know I'm not a trader. Okay, Camo, I don't really care, my dude. I've got a record to do, so I'm not leaving anytime soon. But thanks for the heads up. Compy dude. Nobody's helping him out? Okay. Hey, Compy. Dude, sorry, it seems like none of our mods are on right now. I am in a live stream, but if you read the rules, I can get you official member. There we go. Ripped off walking with Dinah or walking WDD. I don't know what that. Kiki holds all your keys. Speckles Jr. gets kidnapped. Hell no, not watching that. I don't know what goes on, to be honest. A young version of me was easily impressed by certain names, especially Ankylosaurus. Also, we had a slight pronunciation difference than yours. Yeah, you probably said Anchisaurus or Anchisaurus. I think that's how I said it before. But I heard it. I don't know which is the correct way. I used to say Anchisaurus or Anchisaurus. Anchisaurus is what I used to say. But then I heard when I recently rewatched When Dinosaurs Roamed America, I forgot that Ankylosaurus was in there, and he pronounced it that way, and I just kind of like that way better. It's just a little bit rolls off the tongue a little easier, so I just prefer to say it that way. A Velociraptor pack takes a Hadrosaur in the movie Turbosaurus, the mightiest ever. Okay, so yeah, takes on a Hadrosaur. I don't know. I don't know what the Turbosaurus movie is. Maybe it's just a different name for the Dino King. I don't know. I haven't seen the whole thing. My siblings have seen it, and my friend Cesar have seen it, but I haven't bothered watching it. I just don't care, to be honest. I saw enough of it to know that I wouldn't like it. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, chat's dying off pretty quick. We have 12 people in here. Let's see what's going on here. We have UT Lord just arrived. Sweet. Oh, we have B-Dog as well. Okay, K, done. And can you hear me in the stream, UT Lord? All right, here we go. This chat is dead. We have Ka in here. Tarbosaurus, the mightiest, is different. If there is in a swallows a hatchling tarbo whole. Okay, I'm not gonna watch either of them. The Dinosaur King is the movie version of Tarbosaurus, the mightiest ever. Wait, so what is Tarbosaurus? Is it like a show? There goes Camo. He's live. DIR Season 4 plus other channel updates and discussions. Cool. All right. Compy Dude wants notified. And he wants official member. Bam. All right, you Tyrannus Lord, let's see. Did he say that he can hear me in here? Okay, so can you hear me right now, UT Lord? If you can, read the rules, and then I'll give you official member, and just let me know if you want like a special nickname for the server, or if you want the notified role, which makes it so that every time that we like release, like us co-hosts like Bioniclesaurus, myself, and Spino Dude, and the other guys, whenever we make a update, we tag at notified, and everybody that has that role gets notified. One day I want to talk to a ghost. I think Ka will do nicely. Want to talk on Discord, Ka? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Dino King has a very over-the-top revenge story, and some dinosaurs are practically invincible. The filmmakers obviously didn't know the survival limits of large predatory dinosaurs. It's just a fancy movie, I guess. Yes. But yeah, I'm running out of things to talk about because the chat's dead. Maybe we'll end the stream pretty soon, I guess. I don't know if a lot of people are just like multitasking and listening to the stream, or people are leaving to go to Camos or something. But I'm torn on which stream to go to, Kiki or Camo. Yeah, okay, so that's what's going on here. Well, I guess if the questions start dying down, I might just end the stream and see if my dad wanted to play that video game with me, or if we're going to I'm gonna go back to editing. Oh, it's made for TV movie. Oh, gotcha. There's a T-Rex in Asia in the movie. That's pretty fun. I'm multitasking. Okay, so how to show multitasking. Well, maybe I can self-promote. JK. Yeah. Rawr. How many hours do you estimate that you have edited on Mesozoic Isle right now? Like in the actual stuff? Don't know. I don't know. It'd take me a while to figure it out, but not enough, obviously. But I do need to finish the prologue episode before, well before the 21st when it's supposed to come out, so I can release it on YouTube for my patrons so they can see it earlier, and then I can immediately start working on like episode 1 and episode 2 and 3 and stuff like that. Start editing those together. Same with Dino King. The main protagonist, T-Rex, is very creatively named One Eye. That's pretty fun. Does the prologue have any plot per se? It's mostly the prologue is mostly trying to get you used to the fact, kind of introduce you to the universe and kind of some of the rules about it. The format it kind of goes through is it has like an introduction phase to the kind of like the island and whatnot, which is kind of told as if we're in a world where there's no real dinosaurs in the world that we know of, you know, and that this is airing. Every show on Mesozoic Isle and the prehistoric archipelago is put in a way that makes it kind of feel like it's a real show in this world, as if the prehistoric archipelago is real, right? And so that's also why like Caesar's the synopsis for Scars, the beginning of it says after the hit series Mesozoic Isle. It does seem kind of pretentious to call Mesozoic Isle a hit series, but that's actually because in the lore, you know, it's the biggest show in the world. That's how they're making so much money, because they need the money to help fund the island. And so making the show was kind of their inspiration behind that. And it's a huge hit because everybody in the world is watching because it's real dinosaurs. They want to see it. So it became a huge hit. And that's how they're making a bunch of money. And that's also why they're going to keep expanding upon it and make more shows and movies and stuff like that. So the prologue is kind of like the introduction to that. It's more of like a documentary-esque style. It does have one nice centerpiece scene that's there. And then at the end, you're going to get a lot more teasers, kind of like a trailer that'll tease you as to what's going to happen with the actual show. And then the actual show is going to start in January. Is there a group or a company which protects prehistoric archipelago? Many, countless. And none of them have, many of them have not been officially named for protection of themselves, and so it doesn't create wars between other countries. They're like, oh, you're a part of the prehistoric archipelago, and we're allied with you, and you didn't let us in on it. So a lot of countries are secretly a part of it and won't let anybody know about it. Some countries do come out and say that they're a part of it, like well, I'm not going to say actually. I'll let those naturally be revealed as it goes about. Also, he said that you can beat a Therizini in a fight because I will try to fall in you. What the frick? My theory is making Mesozoic Isle a mega hit in the lore is a fantasy of Kiki to become a mega success in the world. Well, I mean, I want to be a director, so I'd love to, but it is part of the lore, and it'll become. You'll find out that the human aspects and the show aspects of it become much more of an actual plot point. If that makes any sense, it'll become a lot more significant as the universe develops. So it's not just me being like pretentious or saying, oh, you know, I'm gonna make up the fact that I have success. I mean, I could sit on my butt and do that any day that I want. I don't need to put it in the show to make myself feel good. Verizon Wireless presents Mesozoic Isle. Yeah, not like companies like that. Those aren't associated with it. They're more like companies that have other intentions besides, you know, like televising stuff and phone services and stuff like that. Other companies that have other more particular interests, and also ones that are a little bit more obscure. They're not in the public eye as much. It will try to fall on top of you, and you can dodge it and then kill it. Okay, then. Money! I'm planning on writing out this stream and then going to camos. Cool. Well, I mean, the chat did pick up quite a bit, but I'll probably end it relatively soon, considering that Caesar kind of ditched me, but also the chat's all dying and everybody's going over to camo stream. Did I meet anything? Top Man 2.0 said you'd beat a Carno in a fight. Oh, I'm getting what you're saying. Like, if you fought a compy, or I mean, not a compy, I just read your the Carno, you could beat it. What? I mean, the thing's head is this big. Sure, it goes after small things, but that means us. We're the small things. I mean, a Carnotaurus could probably swallow us whole. It's actual, like, a head could expand a little bit and probably could swallow something like us whole. We're probably the ideal size for something that a Carnotaurus would want to eat. So I completely disagree with that. Camo's just talking about merch. Nothing interesting, to be honest. Fair enough. If a compy attacked you, what would you do? I'd probably try to grab it by the neck, like any reptile or snake, or well, it's a reptile. Any reptile or small mammal, you know, try to grab it by the neck and or bird and immobilize it. Get its legs also, so hold it by the neck and the legs to make sure it's not going to squirm too much. Maybe like grab it by the legs, but like tuck its whole like tail under my arm so I can hold it like that. So I just hold it like this and and then go find something to put it in, like a cage, and then figure out what to do with it. I guess if it was in modern day, then I don't know. I guess I'd try to hide it from the public eye so it doesn't get studied on. I want Carno to make more episodes rather than live streams. Oh, Camo, make more episodes than live streams. Yeah, we're doing a lot more of that right now, but my channel's kind of built around bigger projects and less uploads. So, and we have Mesozoic coming out, which is going to be a lot coming up soon. So, if a group of compies attacked me, I would roll over and try to crush them in the process. That'd probably be relatively effective. Yeah. Did it again. What happened? Multitasking. I'm gonna go. Okay, bye, King Egypticus. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have any last minute questions? Let's just go ahead and end this stream because everybody seems to be leaving anyways. So, if you guys have any last questions, go ahead and ask them, and then I'm gonna just get going. It's gonna be a short stream, but we're keeping up the record, I guess. I sent you 2 links on Dino Nation. I don't see anything. You haven't sent me anything. Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe it's in. Oh, in Dino Nation, not on Discord. Johnny Cash. I won't back down. Won't back down. Sam Elliott. Okay. A little. What are they? The same song or something? Let's see if this one starts to sing. Okay, so they're like the same song, so they bought the rights off of it to remake it or something like that. Hi, I'm late. Hey, Jack Spinorex. Will we see Mesozoic Isle Season 2 at the end of December? See Mesozoic Isle Season 2 at the end of December. What do you mean? Oh, you mean like 2019 December? If a small raptor attacked you, what would you do? Probably the same thing with a compy. Well, it's probably bigger, so I'd probably try to get on its back and hold it to the ground so it can't touch me with the claws. So I'd get on its back and then actually wrestle it to the ground. Yeah, I think the best scenario would not be to run away from something like that and then have your back turned towards it. Probably would be best to fight it. I forgot to put the question up. I just edited it. 2019 December, will we see Mesozoic Isle Season 2? That's the plan. It's from 1 year from the first season. We'll see how it's going. I'm planning on starting filming for Season 2, around February, March, April. I have some winter scenes I want to film, so that's when the filming for that is planned to start. So yeah, the plan is to do it a year from now and have Mesozoic Isle as kind of like the essential thing for the next 3 years. Obviously with other projects mixed in. But if it becomes a little hard to manage, then I might do like a 2-year gap between them, give me some more development time. We'll see. Or maybe like a year and a half. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see how it's gonna go. What would you do if you were trapped in a small room for a week with a cobra? If I was trapped in a small room for a week with a cobra, I'd probably try to stay on the opposite side of it, and then maybe wait for it to go to bed, go to sleep eventually, sneak up on it, grab it by the head, maybe take off my shirt or something. If I have something, maybe try to figure out if I could make a bag out of something and put it in the bag, then I wouldn't have to worry about it. I wouldn't want to kill it, but yeah, if it was just a week, and if I knew it was a week, then I wouldn't eat the cobra. I'd just try to let it live and just starve for a week and then get out. Every Christmas we get a prehistoric archipelago season. Basically, if we can, we could do it earlier, but I might do it around December again. Yeah. Or the beginning of each year, I guess. We could do it around the beginning of each year. So yeah, maybe around January, maybe we'll start it again. Can you show the Safari Ltd Tylosaurus? I don't have the Tylosaurus, unfortunately. That's one I don't own. I'd like to get it, though. Do you think that Don't Back Down would do good for an Allosaurus versus Stegosaurus battle? I mean, to be honest, you're going for a very different vibe than I would go for something like that. So I'm probably not a good person to ask. You probably want to ask somebody who has a similar taste in what you're going for, because all of the music you've been showing me so far really just kind of sounds out of context for a dinosaur show. It sounds a little bit more for other things. I don't know. You're clearly going for a very distinct feel for it, which I like what you're going for there, and it's making it kind of like feel like an African, type Western-ish thing with some nice like guitar solos and stuff like that. I mean, it's really up to you. I'm not a good person to ask, to be honest, because I'm not into that kind of music, and I'm not really good with that kind of a feeling for production. There's probably somebody else that could answer you better. I go to Camo now. Can't wait for Mesozoic Isle next year. Well, thank you, Sketchy. You go enjoy. Rip me because I'm useless at survival skills. Can you show the collected Torvosaurus? Yeah, I can show that. Did I miss anything else? I don't think I did. I might have missed something from... what dinotuber would you not be alone with in an island of dinosaurs? Would you not be alone with on an island of dinosaurs? I don't know. There's a lot of more people I would not be with than people that I would. I know I'd be willing to get stuck on there with Caesar. I have faith in his survival skills. And maybe Eric or Gibson, because those guys seem like they're more competent when it comes to survival skills out there. So yeah, and Gibson goes on hikes all the time, so that helps too. So yeah, there's the Torvo. If it will focus, please focus, please focus, focus, focus. There we go. There's that sexy Torvo. Sexy Torvo. Really beautiful figure, huh? Really great. Absolutely fantastic. Love the pose on it. It's pretty cool. I mean, the tail's really curly. The legs are probably my least favorite part of the whole thing. Not done very well. The base is kind of blah. The torso looks a little weird, the way it bends right there and has this part sticking out. It just looks a little funny. But yeah, definitely a fantastic figure. I really do love this figure a lot. Just looks like a really nice collector's item because it has the base and you just hold it like this and has a really awesome pose. It's just, yeah, really fantastic. Matt, the Dinosaur King, is 23 years old, so I believe he's the oldest Dinotrooper by age. I think Ka might rival him. I don't know how old Ka is, though. He might be younger, probably, actually. Matthew is probably the oldest by age, yeah. Not in maturity, though. Matthew's pretty immature. That'd be fun if you heard that. Would there be a chance if you could put Paleozoic and Cenozoic creatures on 2 different islands in Mesozoic Isle? There's already a separate series that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to do 3 seasons of Mesozoic Isle, which is all just taking place in Mesozoic Isle, so Mesozoic creatures, with a couple Cenozoic and Paleozoic ones that have been on there because this is the natural island. This is the first one. But they're actually making 2 separate islands that are going to be like a lot more well constructed. And we're after Mesozoic Isle, the 3 seasons are over. That's it. We're only doing 3 seasons of it. Then we're going to do a film called Mesozoic Seas, which is going to take place inside the oceans around Mesozoic Isle, and explore those with all like underwater cameras and just all underwater stuff. And then we're going to do Cenozoic Isle, and we're going to do Paleozoic Isle. And I've confirmed those just so I get the titles out there and people know of them, because I've already had enough trouble with people trying to do Mesozoic Isle as well, and Dinosaur Island, people are constantly using that name and whatnot, so I want to try to avoid people also using the same name that I'm using for stuff. There's some productions Caesar's making which we haven't announced the names of because we don't want to announce them quite yet. But he has a lot of cool stuff coming too. Especially, I'm really excited for the thing that's coming right after season 3. The thing that's coming after season 3 is really awesome. But Scars is really cool too. I'm really excited about Scars. How is Matt immature? Is it because of PIC3? I'm joking. I was poking fun at him. Will Mesozoic Seas be a 90-minute or 60-minute movie? Oh, it's gonna be definitely a feature-length film, like at least an hour and 30 minutes. Possibly, I'm looking at something maybe closer to 2 hours, but we'll see. It's definitely going to be an hour and 30 minutes for sure, though. It's definitely going to be a feature-length film. Hello, everyone. Hello, Abranka. The Reborn Sentry Compsognathus comes with a dragonfly. You could use that for a Meganura. Yeah, I have some other dragonfly figures to use for a Meganura in the Paleozoic aisle once we get around to that. But thank you for the suggestion, but I'm definitely not going to buy anything from Reborn. That's not happening. Man, 2 movies in production, Mesozoic Morons, the movie, and Mesozoic Seas, the movie. Well, that one's not in production. That one's just planned. It's scheduled. And for 3 years from now. So it's not coming out anytime soon. Mesozoic Morons is coming out soon. I have another film lined up right after Mesozoic Morons, though, that I've been talking to some other people that are helping me with the production that we're going to be hopefully releasing relatively early next year. I want to get Mesozoic Morons out first, though. So once I have time away from Mesozoic Isle, we're doing Mesozoic Morons, the film. We're going to do all the special behind-the-scenes stuff for Mesozoic Isle and whatnot. We're going to also do this other film that I have planned. Yeah. And also Kiki Quests, stuff like that is definitely going to be a big focus, is Kiki Quests. So definitely putting a lot more focus on my bigger projects and trying to put things together with a lot more people. It's a lot more fun to do it that way. Have you heard that some Papo figures are going to be discontinued? Yeah, I have heard a lot of other ones are going to be discontinued. And people have told me them. I wasn't really all that bummed about a lot of them, I don't think. Rebor called a figure bad. Rebor called a figure called Bad Company. Do you think that describes Rebor? That was a little bit poor grammar. I think, I don't know what you're, I don't know. I think you're saying Rebor is called a bad company or something like that. I do think that they are a bad company. As a company, I do not like them at all. I don't like the people behind them. They're really immature, really just not good people. And I'm not a fan of their figures anyway, so I'm not missing out on anything. So, yeah. They always discontinue things every year. Well, that's the thing. The Aloe normal paint job is leaving. That one's already been retired. I don't get why people are saying that, because that one's been retired for a long time. I don't get that. It was like a 6-pack of compies called Bad Company. Oh, got you. Good thing I have already have it. I don't know what VRB was trying to say then, because I was a little confused with this grammar. How come the Papo Aloe is in stock yet it's retired for years? It's, I don't know. There were just a lot of figures, or a lot of people have it. They made a lot of them or whatever. I've been hearing that it was retired for years. I think that maybe they brought it out of retirement for a little bit and made a bunch of new ones or something. I don't know, but I know for a long time it's been called retired on a lot of the websites. It says like old retired Papo figure, blah 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 blah. It's been a lot harder to find. The Papo Aloe and Dimetrodon was my first dinosaur and synapsid that weren't Chinosaurs. Oh, that's pretty cool. Those are pretty good figures. I'm not a super huge fan of the Dimorphodon, but that's one Papo figure I don't think I'll ever get. Working on day 7 art. Oh, cool. Day 7 art. Let's go. Did I miss anything? What if Mesozoic Morons took so long that you released it in 4th of July 2019? That might be the case. I really hate for that to happen. I really would. I just want to get it out. It's not going to be a 4th of July special anymore. It's just going to have a 4th of July plot. I guess, in celebration of 4th of July, you can watch the movie, there. And it can be a 4th of July, your new favorite 4th of July movie. There you go. Not many 4th of July movies I can think of that are actually focused on that. Man, 2 movies in production. I already read that. Not Dimorphodon, Dimetrodon. Oh, Dimetrodon. My bad. I have the Dimetrodon. I think it's pretty decent. I don't really care about the Papo striped T-Rex being gone. If you put it next to the green running Rex, it doesn't really go well with it. I'm glad they're making a brown one, female Rex. They've already made a brown one. It's been out for a while. My brother has it, and it's up there with my other stuff. I really want to get the rainbow one. That's my favorite color scheme of it, to be honest. I want to get that one because I really like. I prefer the sculpt. I have the green T-Rex, the original one with the older head sculpt. But I like the material and the head sculpt better on this brown one that we have. That kind of has that. It's up there, and so I really want to get my own version of that one. But I want to get the rainbow color scheme one. That one's my favorite. So I'm gonna get it eventually, probably pretty soon, hopefully. Also, does Fuki Raptor growls and roars but does not talk? I don't know. I used to make Independence Day show with the American Allosaurus, a silent friend, and a Fuki Raptor named. Oh. Wow. Okay then. Let's not cuss, Sketchy. I read your messages, so I'm gonna remove those, but please don't sketch. Let's look Morons versus the Other Dinosaur Island. Right now, I think that, in my opinion, I think that the first episode of The Other Dinosaur Island is probably one of my favorite comedy things. I think it's better than any of my stuff. The Thanksgiving one, but I think I like my 2 things more than the other episodes of The Other Dinosaur Island, if I'm being honest. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm just curious. I mean, no hard feelings. If you like The Other Dinosaur Island more, then more power to you. I was never really intending a competition. It's supposed to be stupid and fun. As long as you guys are having fun watching, I don't care what you like more. The new Papo Allo looks like an American flag. Yeah, it does really look like an American flag. Yeah, it does. The Dimorphodon is leaving. Yeah, it is. It was France exclusive, I think. Guys, I'm going to make my 7 million sub special after Christmas. Is that what you're trying to say? 7 million sub? Okay, then. Not 7, I'm just 7. Okay. It's going to be the other dinosaur planet because I'm unoriginal. Fair enough. It doesn't need to be super original. I don't have it. I just saw Jurassic Collectibles video. Oh, gotcha. I don't like the brown running Rex. It don't fit the sculpt, in my opinion. That's one of my favorite. I think I like that one better than the green one, if I'm being honest. I don't know. Just from the promo images. They take pretty bad promo images. But from the promo images, the brown looks like kind of orangish, and I kind of like it. I think the orange kind of looks cool, so I'm kind of digging it. I'll probably get it in hand and see what it's like, because I don't have any of the other running Rexes. I still want to get the rainbow one a lot. I really like the rainbow color schemes on the Rexes, to be honest. I know I'm weird or whatever, but whatever. I like those ones. It's gonna be the other. I've already read that. Need meat. You can't win, Acrocan. I have the high ground. Okay, then. Acrocan. I like that. Actually, fun fact, my brother Kynan, his middle name is Anakin. Kynan Anakin Cherkes. Named after the Star Wars character, because my mom was a big Star Wars fan. I like the new Allo paint scheme. It looks more like a bird and colorful. I think it looks pretty good. I'm definitely going to see how it looks in hand, because it could look just as crap as the repaint color scheme for the Acro, which I thought looked amazing. But then when I saw in hand pictures of it and stuff like that, I was like, oh, that kind of sucks, because it wasn't as colorful or vibrant. So I guess I'm going to hold off to see what that's like. But I definitely still like the older one better, if I'm being honest. I'm definitely going to get the new repaint of the Stego, because I don't really like the old one. It's just green. It's kind of boring. So, yeah. What's the most underrated dinosaur figure? I don't know. That's a lot. That is a lot of figures to choose from. Not going to answer that. Sorry. I'm going to get the new Allo. From Papo. Bone Wars, Clone Wars, the perfect Star Wars parody. There you go. That's actually a pretty good idea. Yeah, you should definitely do that. You can name a few. I Oh God, there's so many companies, so many figures to choose from. Okay, of figures that I have, that's all I'm gonna say. Of figures that I have, because I have them, so I can actually tell you what I think. Figures that I think are underrated. Just a couple of them. The Maya Sora from Carnegie is definitely one of the most underrated ones. I don't see enough people loving it, but I really do like that figure a lot. What else do I have here that's pretty underrated? The Favorite Co Triceratops are pretty cool. If you get the Favorite Co Triceratops, those are really underrated. I actually think that this figure is pretty underrated, if I'm being honest. This Collecta Torosaurus is pretty underrated. I don't see enough love for it. I really like the color scheme. I mean, it's pretty bad. Don't get me wrong. It's got pretty bad proportions. It's not pretty good with accuracy. But just as a little figure, I actually really quite like it. I actually picked it as one of the treasure hunters because it's one of the figures I kind of like thought were pretty goofy looking. Same with the Collecta Utah Raptor and the Megalodon. Underrated. I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. Of the underrated figures, I'm just gonna list those ones for you. Just to give you a warning about the Rainbow Rex, the head is just one color and not that detailed. Okay. Thanks for the warning. I'll still get it. I still want to see how it looks in the end. I have that Myosaur. I got it for my birthday along with the Concavenator. Oh, that's really cool. I'm glad you got a hold of that one. I really enjoy that figure a lot. It is one of the in the MI trailer. What? What's? Yeah, it's in one of the MI trailers. What? I don't. Oh, I'd say the Safari LTD Gorgosaurus under. Oh yeah, that's a really good one. I'll show it so you can see it. Yeah, it is inside the Mesozoic trailers. This is one of my favorite ones. I've had this one for a long time. It's the Safari LTD Gorgosaurus. Safari Wild, maybe. I don't actually think it's Safari Wild. It doesn't say. It's 2004 Gorgosaurus. I have two of them technically because my dog destroyed the other one, so I got a new one. This one's in pretty good condition. It's not as beat up as my old one. It's a really cool figure. I mean, it definitely is a little thick. Probably could have been a little bit slimmer to better represent a Gorgosaurus's build. But overall, it looks really good. I mean, the detail is pretty low, but I kind of like the style of it. If it can focus, that'd be great. See, its detail is so smooth, it's actually having trouble. There we go. So yeah, it doesn't have a lot of super great detail, but it's pretty decent. Definitely extremely hard to get though. I needed to get another one because I wanted to have it in Mesozoic Island when mine broke back like 3 years ago. 3 years ago when it broke and I got a new one. I think it was 3 years ago. I actually had to buy a lot of 11 figures in order to get this. So yeah, I even asked the dude if I could just buy it alone, and he said no. So I just bought the whole lot, and I got a bunch of figures in there, which I'm pretty happy I got the whole lot. But and it wasn't too bad of a deal. But definitely, it's going to be difficult to get a hold of one of these guys if you do want one. But yeah, I mean, Dino Man in particular said that was a really ugly dinosaur figure, and I can't disagree with him more. I think it looks kind of cool. The Torosaurus has a picture on Amazon that is more detailed. Yeah, but it doesn't look like the picture on Amazon. The promo images don't look like it actually does in real life. Just watch my videos on Aquat CDs, you'll see it in there. Or watch somebody else's review. Yeah, my Myosora has a nest. It's right under it. Mine is the original. I've had this since I was really little. It's the brown nest. So yeah, I have those. There was a lot of Carnegie dialogue and Carnegie over after my gift shop. Oh, that's pretty cool. I have the Carnegie over after. That one's pretty cool. Yeah, because people started asking more questions, so I'm answering questions. Yeah, I hear the Safari's pretty hard to get a hold of in Britain. My Roomba vacuum just ran over my foot. That's fun. I didn't know you have a Roomba vacuum. That's pretty cool. I made a new 30-second transformation video that has my uncle in it. Can you watch it, please? I can hear in a little bit. Hey, dude. What are you doing? Don't touch my Carnegie Spinosaurus. Hey, dude. What are you doing? Don't touch my Carnegie Spinosaurus. There we go. I always felt really jealous of Camo because I always thought I was pretty decent at making a bunch of voices, but Camo is just a god. But apparently a couple of my voices have picked off, so I'm happy about that. But in particular, just either my because people like that, but also my voices for Dawn and Utah in Treasure Hunters. Centausaurus is retired. I don't remember what that one looked like. Yeah, I know what it looks like. I know what the Centausaurus is. I don't need you to explain that. I don't know what that figure looks like though. Did you have any idea how small the Papomargosaurus was? I had ideas. I figured it was a mini because of how bad its detail is, but then I saw people's reviews on it, and it's way bigger than I was hoping it was, and so it was really big, and I was like, oh god, that thing's awful. It's absolutely awful. Honestly, I constantly forget that's even a Papo figure. So, yeah. I love my beef jerky. Schleich Penta is retired. What are we going to do when it comes to good ceratopsians or pentaceratopsians? Pentaceratopsians. I mean, pentaceratops? I don't know. Get one off of eBay. Schleich is a popular company in terms of stores, so you can probably find a bunch of them. Just in a bunch of stores there. It is a... Bruh. Stop, or I'll time you out, man. We don't need to be provocative here. Provocative. If you had to make a movie, but it can't be about Godzilla or dinosaurs, what would it be about? I think I'd enjoy using the Evangelion license or something like that, but maybe my own kaiju movie, my own original kaiju movie. Let me try to think here. Is there anything I'd really like to do that doesn't have to do with monsters or something like that? Some kind of creature. For me, I really like some creative, fantastical world. And I think it'd have to have some kind of monster in it. In order for me to really be interested. Maybe about Gabra. Oh my gosh. Sketch show guy, buy the Papa one. Jeff Goldblum, huge Triceratopsian chest. Oh hell yeah. Kiki makes a 3-hour movie. About a rock, I think is what we're trying to say. That would be an interesting movie. Hashtag we need a new Gabber movie. Oh god. No. No, we don't. I'm sorry, am I creeping you guys out? I just wanted to make this a little bit more interesting. Correction. Kiki makes a 3-hour movie about Gabra. Our Schleich figure is good. It's a really matter of whether or not you like cartoony figures, cartoony designs. I've never been into them, so I've always disliked Schleich. But recently they've started to make better figures, and I really enjoy their Triceratops from 2018 and their Psittacosaurus. So I have both of those. And I really want to get their new Spinosaurus as well. That would be really great to get a hold of. That was a Gaming Beaver reference, by the way. Oh, cool. I don't watch Gaming Beaver, so I wouldn't get it. Kiki makes it. I already read that. We need a Gabra movie and Godzilla vs. Kong, or we need Gabra. Oh, God. No. No. No one needs Gabra. Yeah, that's more like it. They'll need to team up to defeat his great power. You look like Zarab from Ultraman. I don't know who that is. Bullyland is retiring their Lambeosaurus, so that kind of sucks. The Lambeosaurus, I think, look pretty cool from what I think either Hadrosaur or Prehistoric Dinosaur showed me. I forget. Somebody had it and showed it to me or something, and I thought it looked pretty cool. Maybe it's Rhydon Dude, actually. Maybe it was Rhydon Dude who did it, that showed me the Lambeosaurus. I think it looked pretty good. You look like you're having a flashback. No, I'm just sitting here chatting with you guys. Anyways, though, can you watch the vid now? Yeah, I'll watch it. Watch it real quick. Damn it, Branka, you have more subscribers than I do. I didn't know that. Damn. Indoraptor versus Carnotaurus, 70,000 views. Oh, you make some pretty cool Mattel fights. That's what's getting his popularity. Cool. I was wondering. Still looks like you're poking their butt with it. Oh my god. Oh gosh, that's like the same thing that you did before. Clearly you're very into that type of thing. Hey, what's up, Camo? He's having a flashback to Godzilla's Revenge. Hell yeah. Oh my god, yeah, that would be terrible. Camo went offline. So you outlived Camo. Wow, I started before him and outlived him. That's pretty impressive. I'm impressed. Yeah, I was just about to get off, though, because I felt like everybody, the chat was dying. Well, now it jumped back up again, because I guess Camo's stream died. Gabra is the king of the monsters. Oh my god. Oh no. Don't mean to do that. Stop. Put that thing in the wrong place. Did I miss anything? I'm a Gorgosaurus. That's cool. Can you watch my dish? I'm not gonna watch a dish. I'm sorry. Utah should have adopted Utyrannus' cousin named UT. That would be interesting. Named UT. What are you reading our comments on, computer or iPhone? I'm reading your comments on the computer. Like, I did this like quick live stream, so I can't add any guests or anything to it, but I just did the quick live stream. It has me right here, and then actually has your chat right there. It's really convenient. It's by far my favorite way to stream. I used to like having guests on a lot, but it just keeps getting distracting. I mean, I really love talking to my friends, but it keeps getting distracting, and I don't talk to the chat enough. And I like doing these live streams so you guys can see them and you guys can be a part of it. If I really just want to talk to my friends, I just talk to them. So I think this is a better way of doing it. And no offense, I mean, I like talking to a lot of my friends, but most of them are really distracting and we get off course from the actual chat. I have very few friends that are actually pretty good about keeping on it. Spino Dude is one that's really good about that. He and I are really good about keeping on the chat when we talk. And C-Star and I are really good about that. I think pretty much everybody else I get a little too distracted with. So, yeah. And also when there's more than two people in there, then other people could be talking to each other, and then I'm trying to interrupt to read the chat, and it just gets like becomes a real pain in the butt. So I just prefer to do it alone most of the time, unless I'm doing it with Cesar or David, or if I have a specific purpose that I'm having them on the live stream, like an interview or something like that. If you had to call Gabra for 1 hour, but after calling him you get $1,000, would you do it? Yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty interesting to talk to a kaiju nonetheless. Did I... Has he uploaded the Papo Margosaurus destruction video yet? No, not yet. Hopefully pretty soon, though. Well, actually, no, he canceled the Papo Margosaurus destruction. He's just going to skip to the Safari Carno because he felt like that he didn't... he wanted to have like one per year and stuff like that, and he felt like he was just going to get off track because he wanted to do the Papo Marga and the Carno. So he wanted to do the Carno this year and then the Spino next year, I think, or something like that. So, yeah, or the Penta or something. I don't know, but he's definitely going to do the Carno now, which will be still pretty fun to see him beat the hell out of a figure. How dare he not nuke the Papo Margo? I know the Papo Margo is pretty ridiculous. I mean, if you want to buy him it and send it to him, then go ahead. He'll probably destroy it for you, but he just doesn't want to buy multiple of them to just destroy some. Camo is keeping that abomination. He hasn't bought it. He hasn't bought the Papo Marga. If he had it, then he would be destroying it. He hasn't bought it. Give the Papo Marga to me, Camo, if you ain't using it. He doesn't have it, dude. I don't know why you think he has it. He doesn't have it yet. If he had it, he would have made the video and it would be uploaded. He decided to change it out and he's going to buy the Carno instead. This is from what I last talked to him. That's what was going to happen. You know how to do split screen? If you do, that way you could watch Godzilla Kaiju Awakening and read our comments. Yeah, but dude, honestly, I keep telling you this. I appreciate you want me to watch your stuff, but I'm on this stream to talk to you guys. I do specific streams. I have done streams in the past where I watch people's videos, but you'd tell because I have a very specific format and I don't use this thing. I'm doing this so I can talk to you guys, not go around and watch other things on YouTube. That's not what this is for. So please stop asking me to do that. That's not going to happen in these streams. I will announce that if I'm going to do something like that. If you want me to watch it or something, you can always message me on Discord or something, and you'll say, hey, I made this new video. You mind checking it out? And if I have time and I'm interested, I'll go check it out. I only have one Safari 2019 figure, Prestosuchus. Yeet, dude. Is that the one you were most excited for, is Presto? I'm probably most excited for the Camarasaurus, to be honest. I'm really excited to get the Stego and the Allo, but the Stego price is pretty unattractive. That's the main thing on that one. And the Allo, I'm a little concerned of whether or not I'm actually going to like it when I get it in hand. So I'm kind of dreading getting it to find out. But the Camarasaurus, I'm really looking forward to getting. I think I'm really going to love that one a lot. I might make a Venomorph episode about a magician named Presto Chango Sukis. Oh, that would be pretty interesting. I don't think that the Carno is worth being destroyed. It might be accuracy death, but I don't think it's that bad. A lot of people agree with you, but I mean, he and I are two people that do really dislike the fact that that one went down, and we just think it'd be fun to beat the hell out of it because he and I don't like it. And so I told him that I wanted to see him do it. I would even buy the figure so that he could do it because I wanted to see it happen because I thought the Acrocanthosaurus one was just fun to beat the hell out of it. And that's what it is. I mean, he buys the figure. He can do whatever the heck what he wants with it. And he doesn't like that figure either, so he wants to destroy it. And, you know, if people give him flack for it, then screw them. It's just it's a plastic toy. He spent his own money on it. He can destroy it and post a video of him destroying it if he wants. I mean, it's not like he holds some big social status where he's like, oh, I'm an expert reviewer. It's not like Spino Dude Reviews, who's actually like supported by Safari, and he's just like dashing the crap out of the figure. I mean, That's not the case. He's just a dude. He's just a guy buying the figure to destroy it because he wants to, because it's fun. There's no biggie with it. As long as he paid for it, I should care or shouldn't care. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not saying that you are, but I'm just saying he gets a lot of hate on that, and I don't agree with how much hate he gets on those things. It's just for fun. He's just destroying it. And a lot of people are like, you're wasting your parents' money on that. Like, he bought it himself. His parents, don't assume that his parents bought it for him. Camo's a grown boy. He can do it himself. If I sent you the Reborn Y-Rex, what would you do with it? I would make my own destruction video on it, to be honest. I'd definitely destroy it. So don't send me one. I still haven't downloaded Discord yet. I'll download it after the stream. Need to send the script to Great Nate 98 for the Kaiju Awakening Part 4. Anyway. All right, cute. Sorry, LTD will sever all ties with him. He's a goblin. They don't have any ties with Camo, though. I mean, like, none. Like, Camo doesn't even buy it. Like, most of his figures, I don't even think are Safari. So, I mean, it doesn't even matter. Give me Reborn Utyrannus. There he goes. There's somebody who actually does want the Reborn Utyrannus for whatever reason. Yeah, so any last questions you guys have? I want to get off. I'm kind of out of it right now. We've already done for an hour and 20 minutes, and I feel like we've done enough, so I want to move on to do something else with my day. I just want it because I have a bunch of bootlegs, fair enough. My last question. Give me Reborn Tylo. I don't think there is a Reborn Tylosaurus. But then again, I don't follow them, so I wouldn't know. Reborn Tectonic. Make sure to vote for me on the events. I'll make sure to not. Just kidding. You go be free. I will try. I wanted to see if my dad wanted to play my racing game with me. And then get back to work on editing. I have a lot of crap to do. I'm kind of tired. So yeah. Speaking of Spider, who watched the dinosaur knockoff name video, Swollen Head Dragon and Angle of Nasal Dragon, or What Got Me? Yeah, that video is very funny. Very funny. I watch all of Spider Dude's videos. I've seen all of his videos because I'm a huge fan. I've been subscribed to him since he started. We just recently became friends this year, though. I was a fan of him for much longer than we've ever been friends before. So. Make sure to vote for me for SES series and DinoTube Awards. Alrighty then. I will definitely vote for you for biggest potty mouth, as I keep asking you not to cuss in the chat and you keep doing it. So next time you do it, I'm just gonna time you out, dude. One is short leg and the other one is JP3 spine. What do you think of the new Reborn T-Rex? You mean the Vistatosaurus Rex? That's honestly one of my least favorite Reborn figures. I really don't like the scalation on it. It's just like a grid. What is 2 plus 2? It's 4. When is Mesozoic Isle coming out? I get this question every single stream. The prologue episode is coming out on December 21st. And the official first episode is coming out on the 4th of January. The prologue episode is kind of like a warm-up. It kind of gets you introduced to the universe and stuff like that. That'll be coming out pretty soon, so look forward to it. Vote for me in Dino Awards for the cringiest Dino Tuber. No, thanks. That's not going to be a category. What is 68 plus 1? That's 69. Haha. What is that, your favorite number or something? Reborn makes a Stockosaurus, and it's an actual taco. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Now, the other T-Rex, not the V-Rex, I don't know. I don't pay attention to their stuff, to be honest. If it's Reborn, then I'm probably not going to like it. There's still not a single Reborn figure that I do like. There's some that are okay. Yeah, there's some that have been okay, but none that I really like. I would actually really like a Stockosaurus taco. That wouldn't be too bad. You didn't read the rest of my comment. Oh, yeah. Also, if it makes it easier, make Mesozoic Isle on iMovie on your iPhone. I make all my dinosaur videos on it. Oh, no. I have a professional editing software. Thank you for the recommendation, but I'm not gonna use iMovie. iMovie is pretty primitive. I have a Sony Vegas Pro 13, which is a pro editor, which actually is used by a lot of movie companies, especially Sony themselves. They actually use that whenever. So if you've seen like Spider-Man movies and stuff like that, those are all edited using that software. So it's a very professional software, and it's working really well for me. And I wouldn't want to use iMovie. I don't like Mac stuff anyways. And I definitely wouldn't want to edit on my phone. It's very limited compared to a computer. But thank you for the recommendation, but I'm not going to use iMovie. I will make a taco costume with lettuce, extra cheese. Cool. I'm making a jolly Anacalaganosaurus for day 7. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like the baby one. I saw that one recently. I really liked the baby Anacalaganosaurus. That one was really cool. Do you do what you did in Dynaman stream, making fun of the Rebor Spinosaurus? Oh, huh? I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon. Why?
I just need no choice than today.
Okay. Wait, why today? But Butch is coming over tomorrow.
Butch is coming tomorrow?
Yeah.
Who said that?
He planned to come over, yeah.
I don't give a shit what he planned.
Well,
I didn't plan that.
Well, then you have to tell him. What did you did on the? I said that it was like a dwarf football player, and this is what Spino Dude said. He compared it to this, but it just looks like it's like running like this. It just looks like a complete like Oompa Loompa Spinosaurus. It looks ridiculous. Have you ever tried Adobe Premiere? I use it with my Period 5 class. Yeah, I have used Adobe Premiere before in my classes, but I don't own it, and it's pretty expensive, so I'm not even going to worry about it. I already have Sony Vegas Pro, and it's great, and I'm more used to it. So, yeah, I'm good with Sony Vegas. It's pretty much just as good as Premiere. There's a lot of things I can do that Spino Dude can't, and he has the Premiere, and there's a lot of things he can do that I can't, but I think I'm pretty satisfied with what I can do on mine. Maybe he just doesn't know everything about Premiere, and maybe that's why he can't do a lot of stuff. Can you ask Kayaksaurus to make a Kikizilla dinosaur for Mesozoic Isle? No, that's not going to happen. I don't want Kikizilla to be an animal inside of Mesozoic Isle. It's not something I want. Maybe I'll have Kayaksaurus make a model of him eventually. That would be pretty cool to do that, and maybe have like a limited edition sale on it so people can get their own Kikizillas. That would be pretty cool. Might do something like that, but nothing planned right now. I have other things planned, so that might be something we do in the future. I almost destroyed time and space. I'm the only one here who likes Rebor, apparently. All right, let's stop saying talking about the R word. Yeah, let's stop talking about the R word, Rebor. Kikizilla is too strong for MI. He is a god. Yeah, he is a cosmic god. He is the creator of Mesozoic Isle. So he can't step foot there. He'll destroy everything. That's a good way of putting it. Extra inaccuracy. Okay. So any last questions, guys? Let's wrap it up. In 2 minutes, I'm gonna end the stream. 2 minutes. So if you have any last questions, what's your favorite Godzilla design again? I forgot. It is the 2014 Godzilla. This one. My second favorite one, if you're looking for a suit, then it'd be the GMK one, the one with the pearl white eyes. That one's pretty cool. Godzilla vs. Kong. Who wins? Godzilla. Easy. I kind of like the R word, but I don't want to support the people like that. Well, that's fair enough. Yeah, I know some people that do like some of their figures, like Spino Dude. He likes a couple of their figures, but he doesn't want to support them because he doesn't like who they are. Will there be MI bloopers? Yes. I have a lot of plans for stuff to do after Mesozoic Isle comes out. I'm going to be doing deleted scenes, behind the scenes, a gag reel, and I will be releasing the first original version of Mesozoic Isle that was filmed back in 2015 and was canceled. So, yeah. A lot of cool stuff we'll get right after Mesozoic Isle's over. He can kill the M-Rex with one hit. Oh, yeah, for sure. The M-Rex is his child. My favorite Godzilla design is Final Wars. Oh, Final Wars is a good one. Final Wars is a really good one. That's a really good one. Not Kong versus Godzilla, Kikizilla versus Godzilla. I think Godzilla would just try to take care of him. He's too adorable. Why would he try to hurt something like that? I really like Shin. I'm not a big fan of Shin Godzilla, but that's cool. To each their own. I have some close friends that really like Shin Godzilla. Disagree.
Hey, you said you wanted to make money?
Huh?
You said you wanted to make money?
Yeah.
Mama was gonna pay Adley $10 to do the dishes, but if you wanted to.
He's not doing it?
Oh.
Okay. I can imagine how many bloopers there are going to be considering how long it is to take. There's a lot. I already have a lot inside my my folder for it, yeah. All right, so just hit 30 minutes, so if so I'm just going to read the last questions here and get off. He can kill half of the multiverse with a clap. With his clap with his little two-fingered hands. In my story, Final Goji and Legendary Goji are brothers and the sons of Shodai Goji. I don't remember what Shodai Goji is. I'm a huge Godzilla fan, but I've never gotten into the whole like little acronyms for them. I just called them by what they were. So I don't really know what Shodai Goji is. I'm guessing it's Showa or something like that. I like the Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah one, even though he's really big chest things. Oh yeah. Can you show your sister my video with my uncle? I want to see her reaction. No, she's left. She's got schoolwork to do. She's got more important things to do. And you probably wouldn't get much more of a reaction out of her. In my headcanon, Godzilla Jr. is 2000 Millennium. Oh, cool. That makes sense because they're both green. Shodai is the 54. Oh, that's the original one. Cool. Yeah, so I want to thank you guys all for jumping in the stream and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Pardon is what I say has some big pecs. Okay. Yeah, so thank you guys for jumping in the stream with me, and I'm going to get going now and go do some other stuff. But yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next one, all right? We're going to have one more stream tomorrow, that's for sure, because hopefully. We're going skiing, so, the ski day is probably getting started, so it'll either be really early or a lot later. Might be like 2 or 3 hours later than right now. So whatever your day is right now, it might be 2 or 3 hours later than right now, but we're going to do another stream tomorrow somehow. And just get our 10-day stream, consecutive stream record settled. And then I'm probably going to take a break from these streams for a few days and just straight up edit. But yeah. You're welcome, Kiki. 10 streams in a row. Hell yeah. So yeah, we'll be doing a stream tomorrow, but I'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? So thank you guys for tuning in. Bye-bye. Have a great rest of your day.